Testing 1 2 testing. Testing 1 2 testing.
Welcome. Let's go.
Dang, man, this Kyrie was playing too.
Support the stream. Hit the Cash App $Bakefire.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Chris Middleton.
And sometimes you have to adjust your game as Father Time starts to take a toll. And I think we've seen that. He's still a valuable contributor. And look, what he may be doing less in terms of raw scoring output, his veteran presence certainly offsets.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Big men on the floor, formerly Washington and Gafford. Flagg is out there with Max Christie. And it's Marshall in at the 3 spot. And for Orlando, here we go. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Black is out there with Suggs. And it's Bane in at the 3. Greg, both these teams have been dealing lately with some adversity.
Yeah, injuries have hit them hard. We're seeing some makeshift starting lineups. This is when a reserve has a chance to make an impression.
Pass to Flagg.
Here we go.
Flagg throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Now, here's Bane. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 2.5 points a game. And there it is for him.
Striking fast inside. Bane isn't going to miss a chance at a look like that.
Down low, here's Gafford. That one's in his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford.
You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
Here's Black. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Outside, Bane. And a miss there on the triple. Bane's gone 1 of 3 on the night. And for such a young team, Greg, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Pass to Carter. And here's Banchero. He's covered by Washington with the fadeaway. The shot's good.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Flagg with it. Black defending. Now Washington jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Lights out here right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Flagg. Takes it off the glass. Flagg's got his second basket of the night.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Dirty Bane.
Here's Bane. He's guarded closely.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
And Marshall kicks to Gafford. Here's Christie.
Good.
Another three for Dallas.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Banchero. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Now, here's Washington. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
The Magic making a switch here. And let's go to our leaderboard. Instant offense is the specialty of these guys. The highest scoring shooting guards of the past month. Second, Desmond Bane.
And night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. I mean, if you pick one way to deal with them, they'll beat you another way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
Orlando making some changes. De Silva's checked in, and it's Richardson in for Jalen Suggs. Here's Bitadze. 9 points last game out. Richardson outside. 4 on the shot clock. With some arc, he lays it in.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Flagg. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. Flagg's got 7.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now Black, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Pass to Bitadze.
It's nice.
Shoots over Nembhard. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Bitadze's got it back down to single digits for Orlando. Here's Nembhard. Black defending. Here's Flagg. Sinks the triple. Flagg's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Dallas.
That's a dozen straight points coming
There we go.
off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Still without a basket. Stolen by Middleton.
There we go, Chris.
And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And so it's Cooper Flagg making things happen for the Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Yeah, back at that.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Klay Thompson is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Marvin Bagley. Then it's Williams. And it's Nembhard in at the 1 spot. Now here's Richardson. Pass to Carter. Drives to the hoop. Let's go. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Thompson. Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a
set that
game.
record against
How about the last 5 made shots? All been threes. Defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message
He
of
got the
cover
record.
shooters
There you go.
after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Now, let's
Hey.
take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Again, that's
Thank
okay.
you,
Again,
guys.
we go okay.
Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team,
Oh,
you gotta
that's
speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player.
Pull
I
back
see
to
the
you,
game
Frank.
really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Back to you, Kevin.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the reports.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Baines checked in for the Magic. Then for the Mavericks, Washington's checked in for Chris Middleton. Flagg comes in for Klay Thompson. Christie subbed in for Williams. Here's Flagg. He's got 10. There's the triple. Throws it from outside. Flagg's got 13 points.
The defense is far too slow to
There you go.
on those three-point
They can
attempts.
run it like
And
that.
those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Super.
From outside the arc, another three for Dallas.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. To the paint, there's Bitadze, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock, Clark, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and you seal off the retreat. And because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Flagg. And again, Dallas with the three.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
And so here's Orlando.
Come on, man.
Following the three-point basket by Dallas.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Banchero, coming off a stellar performance against Washington. There's the lob, but Carter up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Once it's up in the air, they trust Carter will come down with it. Did he ever? Boy.
Picked him clean.
Oh.
Black with it, guarded now by Marshall. Payne for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they played 10 games, each side would win 5.
Now, Flagg, after Jalen Suggs missed from long range. Pass to Christie. 6 on the shot clock. Traps in the tray. Christie's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. .124 left in the first half of the game. Payne for three. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Baines so dangerous from out there.
Pass to Washington. Takes a three. And again, Dallas with the three.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Carries it from three-point range.
Looking more confident offensively. I think he's starting to find a groove.
Pass to Marshall. Three-pointer. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Black with it. Defended by Gafford. He gets it in there.
Black is a strong finisher inside, and he can go either power or finesse, whatever is called for.
Back to Washington. Here's the three. No good. Shot missing. The Magic trail by 20.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and just not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Dallas Mavericks.
They've made it look simple. Well-designed game plan, and the execution has been near flawless.
Yeah, that locker room is feeling good right now, I'll tell you that.
And it's time now for the best part of the show. Let's see what the fans have to say. And this is from Hoops Queen Life. It's a question for Shaq. Who was your favorite team to play for?
Let's see, I played for so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously, the Lakers. What up, LA? Love y'all.
Yeah, I'm glad he counted those teams. I was on 7. He has a little amnesia.
I learned that from your time in Denver, Orlando, and Detroit.
Okay, enough.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Cooper Flagg in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Black is out there with subs. And it's Bane in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Bane, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The tray, 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
It's good from long range.
And if you want to get those 3 points back, go to one of your best shooters.
Pass to Christie. Fires the 3. And Bane pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's good. Black's got his second basket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
From deep, Washington gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
I'm good. Just eat my weight in food after going to the gym. Face with hand over mouth.
Defense is right there. Banchero, that's for two. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Okay, D, what's up? That's cool.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Flag, net ball. Great assist by Marshall. Flag's got 6 points in the
Just giving these boys the business. That's about it.
Exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Guys, back to you.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Court wide pass. Exploding head.
Yeah.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Top of the key, Washington. Three-pointer. And it's flag missing. The Magic trail by 19. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. A rebound by Washington. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Daniel Gafford. And now here's a quick peek at the best rookie free throw shooters over the course of the past month. Fifth on the list, Cooper Flagg.
He has been locked in at the line, taking complete advantage whenever he's got an opportunity to put points on the board.
Really knows how to get to the stripe. He converts at a high level there, a high rate, excellent concentration. He's got a really smooth, repetitive stroke. He's got it rolling.
Here's Flagg, and he has 28 points for the game. Puts up a three, connects from three-point range. Flagg's got 9 points here in the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Support the stream. Hit the Cash App dollar bake fire.
Suggs in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Suggs has got 5.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
Unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game has taken the biggest jump.
Here's Flagg. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise
Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
in a single game. Here's Bane following the 3-point basket by Dallas. Shot clock at 5. Suggs with the ball. Picked up by Bagley. And that one is good from Suggs. 1:21 left to play in the
You are now rocking with the best. Welcome.
Here's Flagg. They get it back. And Flagg throws it down.
Yeah, he's like a one-man band out there, dialed in and on the attack.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. The Magic trail by 20. To the inside. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Richardson. Howard's got his first basket.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the 3-point shot.
The offensive rebound over to the left wing. Here's Flagg. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Flagg's got 38 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And a wide open look for Howard. Trains the three-pointer. Howard's got 5 points so far.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Over in the corner, Marshall. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Flagg. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. To the middle. Here's Richardson. And the layup is good.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Middleton looking it over. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Cooper Flagg making things happen for the Mavericks. How about this? He scored 30 points from beyond the arc so far. His long-range game is on today. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Nembhard in at the point. And so it's Dallas with it. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. And he's good on the three ball. And the Mavericks lead by 18.
And this is Thompson's calling card. An exceptional shooter from downtown.
Here's Banchero for three. Beyond the arc. Goes up with it again. Bitaze can't hit.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And Orlando has possession. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Mavericks leading by 19. Pass to Flagg. Middleton outside. Lets it go with the three. Another three for Dallas.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Mavericks making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Banchero. Back to Richardson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Banchero. Banchero's got 3 assists in the game. Dallas has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Thompson for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. De Silva, that one drops for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, great. He can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
So it's Orlando now. The Mavericks making the shot. And that one's good. Wagner.
Shooting in rhythm. Wagner practices these shots all the time.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Mavericks. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Here's Flagg. Good. Another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
Both teams working.
Oh, I appreciate it.
The floor.
Nothing like answering
Chalio.
back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. It's time now to present our player of the game, Cooper Flagg.
Well, he has absolutely been ferocious in this, right from the opening tip. I mean, he's made his presence felt. It's been impressive watching him outwork and out-hustle everybody during this game.
He'd finally had enough of their losing streak.
Welcome and thanks for stopping by.
Very special tonight. Here's Flagg, following the bucket by Orlando.
Who's got ball?
Shoots the 3. That shot no good. The Magic trail by 15. Now Suggs. Puts up the 3. Does not go in. Dallas has gone 4-7 with the long ball. Launches it. The 3 goes down.
Relentless.
Who's your team?
Approach, even with the game.
This is my first game. I'm just starting.
You know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
It's like the first game on
Now, here's Banchero.
watch the lineup tonight.
Violation. Dallas leading by 18. Here's Gafford. Flagg fires, and the Mavericks another 3.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight.
They sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so looking at their numbers, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season.
Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
Ah, it's in there. It's been all Mavericks. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Flagg with it, and it's Richardson picking him up.
Man, last second for the game.
Now Flagg, 5 on the clock. Does not go. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy.
Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K.
Thanks, D, for the timestamp.
Hit the cash of $1 fire.
That's average, but it's all right. Utah, Washington. Nobody. What they got? Oh yeah, they got Ice Tray. Oh yeah, we'll go with them. I gotta get traded.
Both of these teams need a win badly tonight, Grant. Here we go. Neither has been playing to their potential as of late.
You know, you can really sense the desperation in the air. A win here would be a big step in the right direction for the squad. NBA, a loss could set them back even further.
Here are the starters for Utah. They've got Williams, Bailey out there with George. Then it's Kyle Filipowski, and it's Conchar in at the 4. Now here's Young. The 3 ball, and the 3-pointer goes.
In terms of volume, Trae Young is up there in three-point shooting. He's never shied from deep.
Pass to Bailey. 3-pointer. Washington with a rebound. And this is the first season matchup for him against this Utah team.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Here's George, following the score by Washington. Ooh, excellent D there from Young.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Back to Coulibaly. The 3 sinks the tray.
Well, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
George for 3. It's Coulibaly with a rebound. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid. Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Will it go? And the jam by George.
Seeing the opening, George does not hesitate. I mean, just a great move.
Here's Vucevic. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Bailey. And here is Williams. Hey, expanding his range.
Great effort on the glass by the big fella. Nice work.
Young from long range. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Outside, Williams. Here's Conchar. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
That's it good. This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Shooting one. Not good at all.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
Williams misses. Wizards leading by 11. Outside Young, going inside, and he converts the layup. Young's got 13.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Knocks it loose. Now the Wizards in transition. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Young. Washington moving the ball around. Now Johnson. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now here's Conchar. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Pass to Riley. Outside Coulibaly. Back to Johnson. Outside Young. 5 on the clock. Counted from distance. 16 points for him.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Here's Bailey. Still no points. George outside. Launches it. It's rebounded by Washington.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Outside Johnson. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Hinton. Jazz trail by 19. Pass to Bailey. To the paint. Here's Collier. Let's go with a three. Drops in the three.
Boy, this guy not necessarily a knockdown threat from deep, but when you give him that type of room, he will make you pay.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. He drops it from range. Young's got 19 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And he's going for the lob. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's George. Here's Bailey. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
You love to work for second chance points. That's how you win on the margins.
Pass to Vukcevic. Drains the triple.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the Washington Wizards ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Wizards here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. They've got Collier, Kevin Love out there with Sviatoslav Mikhailuk, and it's Hinton in at the 4.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Pass to Carrington. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. Carrington's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. To the inside. Oh, that's good.
See, I like when Kevin Love goes to his high percentage game on the interior. He has the size, he has the touch.
Pass to Gill. Back to Carrington. And here they come. Here's Collier. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Collier's gotten his second bucket on the night. Wizards leading by 19. You got to give Isaiah Collier credit. He's a young player who knows his role, Doris.
One of those guys who's easy to play with because his primary job description is facilitator. Give this young man credit for finding open teammates. That certainly endears you to the veterans.
Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Champagny. Washington has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Carrington. Lets it go from deep. Champagny, that's good.
Oh, Bub Carrington doing a little bit of everything out there right now, moving the basketball.
Here's Collier. Pass to Hinton. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Mikhailuk. Buries it from 3. Mikhailuk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Washington. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people got to say. I know what I do. Guys, back to you.
Tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. George for 3. Another 3 for Utah.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Young inside. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. There's the drive. Over to the left wing. Just 3 to shoot. Here's George. Again, Utah good for 2.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
As we hit the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, what's the focus for teams outside of the playoff picture?
You know, this is the time you have to consistently improve. Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Takes a step back. Here's Conchar. Misses the 3.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
There's Young with the 3. And again, it's Washington with the 3.
Ooh, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Young from long range. Utah grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
George's shot is good.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Pass to Vukcevic. Now here's Young. Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Young's got 30.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. And Utah with a change here, too. Bailey's checked in for Collier.
Welcome. 33:47.
Left in the first half of this one.
Support the stream. Hit the precious dollar big fire. Brave news. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Up by 9. Exploding head.
Back to Young. From downtown. And the Wizards with another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And here's Conchar. Filipowski sets a screen. Conchar, the pass to Williams. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Washington. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Trae, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get to the win.
Guys, reading the defense is something that he's pretty good at. Thanks so much, Trae.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hey, everybody. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs.
Welcome.
We are starting the show
Support
with
the
a
stream.
breakdown of the Western Conference
Hit the
standings.
cash of dollar big fire.
These
Great
standings,
news.
they tell a story.
Like, comment, subscribe,
So
and
can we
share.
do that?
Up by
Once
9.
upon a time, there was a
Exploding
trio
head.
of intelligent and handsome broadcasters.
And they lived in a luxurious studio and traded wisdom about the future.
30 games back.
One day, the grandest of them all had a proclamation. Get the ball to thy paint.
These types of stories, they tend to have predictable endings, don't they? Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Utah Jazz.
The big reason they're getting washed out has been raining threes.
But they didn't know this was coming? They didn't watch the film? Read the scout report? Come on, man.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Wizards leading by 22. Trae Young out there with Johnson. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly, and it's Vukcevic in at the center position. That's the group for Washington right now. On target from range.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Young from long range, and again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Johnson with a bucket.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Pass to Bailey. George outside. Now Filipowski.
Nice D.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Riley. Here's Coulibaly. Washington moving the ball around. The kick out to Young. The three is up. Connects again from distance.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. And Utah calls time here. A peek now at our rookie leaderboard to see who led the way in steals this past month. Isaiah Collier on top. Kyle Filipowski fourth.
These two rookies have brought it on the defensive end as of late, just racking up those steal totals.
Pass to Bailey. Conchar outside. Now here's George. Filipowski sets a screen. 5 to shoot. They need this. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see. And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively, now looking to close this thing out.
George with it, and it's Young picking him up. Bailey's shot is off.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Young inside.
Uses the glass to finish the stream.
Young's got
11 the cash of dollar big fire. Great moves. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Exploding head.
Lowering the scoreboard and playing hard.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the game is going global. Players Association President and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Back to you guys.
Crossing over borders. Allie, thank you. Utah making a switch here. Collier's checked in. Here's Bailey, covered by Carrington. For three, Collier. Rebounded by Champagnie.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
This one for three. It doesn't go for him. Utah has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Bailey, the pass to Conchar. And here is Williams. From outside, off the mark. Outside Young. 4-3. Oh, another from 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016. That was the top spot until Clay took it.
And the Wizards making a change here. Hardy's checked in. And Utah with a change here too. Love's checked in. There's a screen by Love. And another miss by Utah. The Wizards have gotten...
Yeah, 7 threes. All right.
7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Right side Carrington. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Bailey. The Jazz have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Knocks it down from distance. Champagnie's got 6 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Bailey. Outside, Williams. Here's Love. Back to Conchar. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Washington. Champagnie's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Gill. Buries it down low. Gill's got his first basket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Yep, that one's good. 9 points in the game.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Off target with the 3. From deep three-point land. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Washington with 0 pressure as they hold on to a 35-point advantage. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Keontae George out there with Collier. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. Pass to Henson. Shot clock at 6. Washington with a rebound.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. just couldn't deliver.
Timeout. Now a timeout called by Washington. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes, because ultimately, these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding.
And again for three.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing.
Yeah, amazing indeed. 14 triples alongside Captain Klay Thompson, that is.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Collier, guarded by Young. Love for three. Pure from three-point range.
Kevin Love is a big-time skilled big man. And how about that response from distance? Go ahead, sir.
Young from long range. It's hauled in by Hinton.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Inside. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. The kick out to Johnson. Takes a three. He buries it from three.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. For three, George. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Pass to Gill. There's Young with the three. Connects again from distance.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is finally bested. What a shooting display.
And Utah calls time here. Carrington, he's checked in for Johnson. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Williams. Offensive rebound. Bailey, the pass to George. The kick out to Williams. Filipowski sets a screen. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Again, the miss by Williams.
Geez, you can almost feel his desperation. He wants so badly to see the ball go through the net.
Young from long range. And again, it's Washington with a three.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Tries the spin move. Williams from long range. Again, the miss by Williams.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Outside Carrington. The three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Utah's gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Here's Bailey, covered by Carrington. Such a wide open look. George has got 6 in the quarter.
This is why you select Keontae George. This guy is very capable of huge offensive nights.
Young sinks that one from the post.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. If a teammate's open in the painted area, you give him the basketball. Those are high-quality shots.
Again! What an avalanche!
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Here's Filipowski, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Here's Young. Oh, another one falls.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. Here's Williams. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Wizards.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
NBA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Trae Young.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Bailey. Utah moving the ball around. Outside, Williams. Tries a 10-footer. Tipped. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock.
And what a moment it is for him and this fan base. Setting the scoring record for a game, he deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but yet it's his name at the top of the list.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. George outside. Down low. Here's Filipowski. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, every coach wants assisted buckets. Guys like George, they move the ball.
A nice shot by Young.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Please drive on the stage.
Trey, you guys had a look in your eyes tonight. How satisfying was it to get this win?
I mean, it feels great. It feels great getting a win. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just here to help my team win, whoever we're playing against, and that's all I care about.
Thanks, Trey. Guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Dorsford, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Trae Young.
One hour, 7 minutes, and 52 seconds.
All right. Thanks, EB.
Like, comment, subscribe, and share.
I gotta go wet and play with him in a minute.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up before the start of the game. 2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline.
Now rocking with the best.
Let's see the
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's quickly in point. And for the Timberwolves, the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's McDaniels at the 3 spot. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this trade, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Here's quickly Anthony making his last shot. Just finds the shoot. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Here's Edwards, banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Yeah, really?
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few defensive player of the year coming.
And that one drops for him.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Burke. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Timberwolves got their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays. And
the stream. If the cash of dollar got fired.
They've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
3-pointer, Randall. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the fearlessness from Randall to come right back, answer that 3.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 6. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Quickly against DiVincenzo. And it's quickly missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
And here's Ingram from the arc. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
For 3, Edwards. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Pass to Barrett. Back to quickly. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dosunmu comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Reed finds Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's Edwards from the arc. Second chance shot. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Shed, defended by Dosunmu. Finding the lane, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And a moment now, look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Here's Shed. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Pass to Barnes. And they're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And so here's Toronto. 6 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Naz Reid.
And Barnes, an all-around threat. A good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
Now here's Edwards. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. And that one, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Shed. Offended by Dosunmu.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look. Just couldn't finish.
Count that bucket. And that's 19 points for Anthony Edwards.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Out to the right wing. Inside, Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And this kid has hops. Barnes gets airborne there and slams it down.
Here's Edwards. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dick with the screen on Reed. A three from Barnes. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
So for Toronto right now, you've got Emmanuel Quickly. He's out there with Walter. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the four-man position. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report.
Skipped it to perfection, utilizing the hardware.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you guys.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And another three for Minnesota.
Well, hey, Randall possesses this kind of range. The defense has to at least honor his shot.
Pass to Dick. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Reed finds Randall. There's the three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. This time they met was in Toronto.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
Yeah, that was a close one. In the end, they came away with the loss. And a big reason why was because their starters just kept fouling.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Minnesota making some changes. Daniels is checked in for Joe Ingles, and it's Edwards in for Mike Conley. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Ingram comes in for Dick. Now, here's Reed. Still yet to score. For three, Edwards. For three, Edwards nails it.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Walter, good.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Edwards with a physical finish inside.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a number one pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
And it's quickly missing.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Edwards inside. Barnes on him. Here's Reed. Off target from outside. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Walter. He goes in for the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Edwards' shot is good.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Walter, good. Walter's got 6 here in this quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
A nice shot by McDaniel. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Dosunmu.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Raptors trail by 12. Pass to Barrett. Launches it. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 5-9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Edwards with the bump and the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against Memphis.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Now, McDaniels, after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Pass to Barnes. For 3, Barrett. Barrett with another miss.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
Edwards, that's good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Ingram wide open. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so it's Minnesota in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their transition game has been in full effect. Right back after this break.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They did their homework. They're all on the same page. That's why we're seeing precision offense.
My analysis would be efficient as their play. They're good.
And now, how about a peek at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs come into focus?
A look here now at Minnesota.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Barnes looking around to the inside. Shoots from 8. That misses off the backboard.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spill, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting.
And Randall throws it down.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Out to Barrett. Ingram outside. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, when you've got a reliable jump shot like Ingram does, you can shoot without hesitation.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Raptors trail by 14. And it's Barrett penetrating. Tries again. Second shot opportunity. Nobody near Barnes. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Edwards. Nice D from Barrett.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Quickly against McDaniel. Here's Barnes. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Randall kicks to Edwards. Fires the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Raptors making a switch here. And now let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard as we've gotten into the second half of the season. These teams have become better and better, scoring points off turnovers. The Raptors in second.
And since the break, we've seen them ambush their opponents with that attacking brand of defense. And boy, have they reaped the rewards offensively.
Oh, hit it, baby!
Randall against Barnes. Ingram outside. Pocket 6. Unloads. The shot missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Shakes him. And And they pick up 2. Ingram's got 10 points in the game.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. G.A., how good do you think he can be?
Well, some are ready to anoint him the new face of the league, but if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
There's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first 5. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Toronto also making a switch. Walter, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. Misses the 3. Timberwolves leading by 16. Here's Edwards. That one goes. Count it. Edwards got 45 points.
Well, it might not be fair, but most nights we expect Edwards to put up big scoring numbers. That's what you ask of your stars.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to
on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Pass to Walter. The 3 off the mark.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Quickly the pass to Ingram. Sweet move. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Edwards on the wing. Dosunmu launches a 3. Good. That's another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Barnes outside. Pass to Ingram. Here's Murray Boyd. And the Raptors miss again. Here's Edwards. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments. Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Grady Dick. Walter out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And Murray Boyles in at the 5 down low. Dick can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone downtown. Just over 50%.
Oh, really?
7 of 13 on 3s.
Thanks.
Randall outside.
This is going to be the last one anyway, so shut it down after this one.
Just 5 on the clock. Reed gets to Randall. Fires for 3.
That's all I got to take tonight.
Well, that's Randall doing his part to space the floor and keep the defense honest.
Randall's got 80% average from deep tonight, making 4 of 5.
Alrighty, sounds good.
High arcing shot, lets the 3 fly, and it's Mamu Kelishvili missing. That shot off the mark.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Take the cash at Dollar Bake Fire.
Between those two guys.
Right side, Conley. Randall outside. Takes the three. Randall can't get that one to fall. And so quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Murray Boyle. He's defended by Highland.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Randall from outside. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Quickly the pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mamu Kalashvili has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now. He'll shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Free throw good, Edwards. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
So he gets them both. And in 2023, the NBA implementing a new player participation policy, Coach, trying to minimize unexcused absences for star players.
Kevin, I think it's huge for our game. Fans pay and watch TV to see the great players. And there's nothing more important in the league than that those guys.
Hits it again. Wow.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next for 3, Ingram. The rebound by Edwards. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. That one falls.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
And here's Edwards from the and another one falls.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. The 3, that's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Pass to Pirtle. And here is Quickly. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Quickly's got 5 points now in the quarter. Minnesota's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far. Here's Edwards. And another one falls. Amazing.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Ingram outside. There's 1:26 left in the 4th quarter. Steps back. And Barrett gets it to go.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less.
Subscribe and share.
And for the year They'll wrap up their win total to an even 40.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always.
Shot clock at 6.
And what a moment it is for him and for this fan base, setting the scoring record for a game. He deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but he's on top of them all. Minnesota making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. From deep three-point land, it's hauled in by the Raptors.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. And another one.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Now here's Ingram. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And now we present the player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
All right. Thanks, D, for coming through and everybody for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace.
Thanks D and everyone for watching. Like, thumbs up, medium light skin tone, comment, subscribe and share. Victory hand, medium light skin tone.